I'm Jimi Hendrick, and this episode is called 5 Ways to Raise Your Standards on Empower Your Pattern 2.0. Hi, I'm Jimi Hendrick. I am the founder of James Hendrick Empowerment. I'm a Success, Confidence, and Thrive Coach, member of the Church of Jesus Christ for Latter-day Saints. I believe that there are patterns to help you receive more, to help you live a better and extraordinary life right now. So if you come with me, I will help you find these patterns, also to help you overcome adversity. Let's go. Okay, I have so many guys been looking forward to this. You know, in a lot of ways, in my past content, I've talked about raising your standards. And so you think, well, how on earth do you do that? Well, today I want to talk about the 5 areas of your life where you can increase your standards. Number 1, health. I have to be honest with you, this isn't one of the easiest things for me. That being said, I'm inspired to take a certain diet that no one knows anything about. Unless you have a certain condition. I just recently discovered it myself. The Addison's diet. I have an adrenal insufficiency. The doctors discovered it when I was 11. It was part of my birth defects. And so been looking for the right diet for that might help me. And the thing is, you bulk up on some good proteins. Some good proteins. Some beans. Now I know this ain't kosher or normal, but you know, being from Texas, I have a passion for refried beans. Nuts. I can't really eat nuts all that well because, well, other than one extra tooth, I don't really have any teeth. But there's nothing like peanut butter. I wouldn't even mind trying almond butter, I suppose. Protein. And of course your meat. Fish. I'm gonna get up and move around so I'm not yawning so much on the dang air. Of course, plenty of water as much as possible. And here's the beauty of it all. I'm not just talking about the physical aspects of your health. Some things that you might ask yourself. Maybe there's some areas of your physical life that you know that you need healing, and you have faith to heal. If you have faith to heal and you're praying for healing, and it's God's will, if you're praying for your healing, then good. Or if you're just praying does wonders for your mental health. I know that. And I'm quite sure it helps your physical health. You say, oh, I should have known, Jimmy. You was going to put faith in this again. What is this? I told you guys from the very onset that my faith is a part of everything I do. No ifs, ands, or buts. Okay? I'm a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. I'm a Bible-believing Christian. In many ways, still a good old Southern Baptist boy. Maybe not as much as some, but enough to know what I need to know spiritually. Your spiritual health is very important. Now, your second area where you need to raise your standards is your focus. All right, and I'm just going to be bluntly honest with you. You ever get up in the morning? The first thing you do is reach for your phone to see what statuses and updates are going on your notifications. That divides your focus. That divides your chance to be successful and living a better and extraordinary life right now. I've gotten to where I ignore. In fact, a practice I have, and I know that this is a problem to some people. I put my notifications on silent. I ain't having a beat to do that, but there's times when I want to focus, and I don't want to be distracted. But see, our reactive culture, other than stirring up trouble, it stirs up distraction. Okay? And you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. You want to be able to free yourself from distraction. My advice is, if you're going to reach for your dang phone to get some productivity work done, no checking email. No checking notifications, okay? Don't do that your first hours of your day. Or otherwise, you're going to be off kilter and off focus, and it's going to do something to your day. Okay? It's just going to ruin your day. And you don't need that. You don't want that. You need to be successful. All right, the number third one, courage. We need to raise our standards where our courage are. Don't be afraid to stand up for our dreams, to fight for our dreams. It can be easy to want to give up. This past week, around Tuesday, I learned that my Toastmasters meeting was canceled. Now, normally, I would have cratered. I said, okay, this just ain't working. This just ain't working. I don't know what I'm going to do. I thought, no. Facebook Live. So I did Facebook Live. I'm not sure how successful it was, but I did it. Luckily, I found out that Facebook has tools to help you plan an event for a Facebook Live for your group. So I have such one. Courage means standing up for your dreams. Okay? Whether or not you want to hear about it, you need to have courage. You need to be bold. Okay? The Apostle Paul, in his exhortations in the Bible, talks about how we need to use boldness of speech. That means in talking about God. That means in talking about our dreams. Now, we'll be back in a minute, but first, a word of sponsors. Hi, I'm Jimmy here. I'm going to break in every once in a while in the middle of my podcast to talk about a coaching service I'm offering. It's called Pattern Portal Coaching. I sit down with you and we work out the various aspects of whether when you have a complimentary coaching session with me, we discover what your fit is in defining the patterns of success. Like I said, the first session is complimentary, and after that, I will set a rate. I will give you the best possible coaching that you can afford. And so, if you will, I want you to stop by jameshendrick.wordpress.com and see what you can do about tapping into your best, receiving pattern forward coaching. Take care. Okay, number 4. The fourth area is joy. You know, it's something. Yesterday afternoon, I woke up in a bad mood. And I was looking through all the YouTube literature as to how to deal with it. And I was like, oh, what am I going to do? This is not working. Then, I thought, well, Jimmy, your church has got to have some resources to deal with bad days. And what do you know? There was plenty of articles. And one of them was centered around a talk that was given in October 2016 by, he was just a regular theologian in our church. Now he's the lead theologian, Russell M. Nelson. And he's talking about how, in Christ, you can have joy regardless of whether you're having a good day or a bad day. Because you see, joy is not based on circumstances. Okay? But it goes well with the CAP method model, but that last part, pursue happiness. Okay, if your happiness is based on what's happening, that's not pure happiness. That's not pure joy. And see, Christ calls us to have pure joy. Christ calls us to have pure joy, and you know that. And you know that. You need to understand the importance of joy. Joy is there for you when you're down. It never takes you away. Never takes it away. And once I discovered that, I thought, so I woke up in a rotten mood. Big deal. And one thing I did is, I listened to Jordan Peterson a few days back, and he gave some practical advice what to do with a bad mood. And, a friend of mine that comes twice a week to kind of look after me, she boiled me some eggs. I thought, well, I'll just eat an egg and I'll be okay. So, joy sometimes requires doing things to kind of level the equilibrium so that you're not feeling rotten. Now, the final one, number 5, is to be kind. Now, I have to be honest with you. Sometimes I just get tired of the way people are ugly to each other nowadays. Just mean to each other. It's gotten worse, thanks to this reactive culture. Which we know who set this up, okay? We know who set this up. The person who set this up is the enemy of our souls. And you know it. You know it very much. So what you need to do is realize God's called you to His very best. And part of having His very best and help you raise your standards, be kinder to others. Talk kindly to others. We got enough people going around talking mean and reactive in this world. Okay, we got to stop that. We got to stop that. Seriously. Seriously, this is nuts. I hope you enjoyed listening to Empower Your Pattern 2.0. If you like what you hear, please subscribe. Become a part of receiving, of being a member of the Pattern Realm. It's Jimi Hendrix saying until next time, don't just sit there and take it. Build your dreams so you can take it. Choose, act, and pursue happiness. God bless you.